The 1270 started out peacefully enough. In 1273, Raimond II undertook to divide his retinue so as to have force on hand to quell rebellion in Sicily and Outremer, relying on native levies in Old Aquitaine. Later that same year, Raimond gave up lies and decided on the policy of truth, becoming a spotless man at the young age of 25. About this time, Raimond received reports that the Holy Roman Empire was at war, with Kaiserin Frederica I likely to lose to Duke Siegfried the Old. Also that the jihad for Egypt against Pisa had failed. Duchess Adelheid, though married to King Raimond II for 4 years, was still without child in the summer of 1273, a worrisome development. In the autumn of 1273, King Raimond discovered that his grandmother Queen Lise of Denmark had passed, and that the Kingdom of Denmark was no more, having been absorbed by surrounding powers. His father's schemes and plots had, through the vagaries of war, come to naught. In June 1274, King Raimond granted the Prince-Bishopric of Vivarais to his kinsman, young Jacques de Poitou, a lad renowned for his quick wit and prodigious learning, then gave him a gift of gold to ensure his prosperity. As the winter of 1274 came on, good news finally reached Raimond of Adelheid's being with child, and hope sprang forth for a strong boy to carry on the line. Aquitaine having been at peace for years, and Pisa's vassals unhappy with Serene Doge Adalberto, Raimond declared war for Amalfi, the last county of the Kingdom of Sicily not under Aquitanian control. Raimond attacked Adalberto at 3 points, north, south, and east. While on campaign, Raimond received word of the birth of Elaine, his first daughter. Pisa put on a strong fight, and Raimond was forced to retreat at first, barely escaping from Bari by ship and dissolving his levies into the hills in September 1275. Raimond quickly reversed Aquitaine's fortunes, crushing an expedition from Pisa in the Sinai and taking Mayor Vittore prisoner. In September 1276, Pisa brought the smaller Aquitanian host to grips at the coastal fortress of Sorrento. Raimond quickly dispatched vessels to bring reinforcements from sieges in northern Africa, and the outnumbered and battered host was saved on the 17th of October, winning the great victory at Sorrento over the next month. After a long and sometimes chancy war, Pisa was forced to surrender Amalfi, and Sicily was finally made whole under Raimond II, now known as the Wise for his sinless and well-regarded rule over Aquitaine. Raimond was quick to grant the new gains to kinsmen. Jacques de Poitou was made mayor of Capri, Savaric de Poitou was made baron of Sorrento, and Albert de Poitou was made Lord Mayor and Count of Amalfi. Before the dust could settle from the war for Amalfi, word came that Chancellor Yassar had created a legal fiction granting Raimond right to the Duchy of Spoleto, and Aquitaine's levies roused themselves again, invading that small Italian dukedom in the spring of 1277. Unable to resist Aquitaine's might, Duke Hartwig was forced to surrender his 2 counties and sent word to Raimond, now racked with campaign fever, that he would accede to Aquitanian overlordship. It took almost 2 years for Raimond to recover, but thankfully this time was peaceful, and Raimond granted the new holdings in Spoleto to Boisson de Poitou, to the increase of the de Poitou dynasty's fame and glory. January 1280 finds Raimond without male heir, but a single daughter, Elaine, growing well and set to inherit a vast kingdom and empire in all but name. Alright, one of the first things I want to do is I want to set up my retinues in such a way that I have some forces in each of the lands that I control. So, let's get some ships together. Let's get these retinues on their way over to where I want them to go. So 2,000 from there, 1,000 from here. then in addition to that, so all those troops are going to go to Bordeaux. I want to put them in Aquitaine so that they're available there as a quick reaction force if I need it for any purpose. And what I want to do is I want to build some improvements. Let's build training grounds in Taormina. Let's build a castle town in Montreal. Stables in Caltagirone. Stables in Caltabellota. Let's do something basic in Alcarno. Barracks in Bordeaux. Training grounds in Sarlat. Stables in Tiberias. And stables in Scandalon. That'll do. Alright, let's go ahead about the business of getting started here. Peasants have revolted in Orléans. Okay. Let's get them loaded up there. And let's get them loaded up there. Go ahead and get on your way over here. Has a weak claim on Elarish, an acre. Let's go ahead and have her end her plot, if she will. Very good. Yes, very well. Let's move these here. Interesting. Very well. Disband that unit. Let's join these together. Now you get the stern talking to. Yes, you had it coming. The monthly balance is quite good. And let's use that. Now, still a moment. And let's see if we have... Press all claims. Press these two claims here. Let's do it. Let's have the army raise up here. Let's just pour right into Vexin. I'll have these men join as well. I will route them to you. These men over here, I will leave alone and disband them. Very well, enough men there to begin the assault. Have all these men attack into Rouen. Can I get a ransom from her? Very good. These men assault. Now, it is clear to me that I'm going to need some ships. The reason for that is this war is clearly going to need to be continued on into England. Might as well just go ahead and get them ready to go. There, that ought to be enough. Go ahead and assault there. And you wait for a while. Let's let you get up in there. Good, press that assault. Hold up for a second. Okay. Fine. We will go ahead and deal with this. So he's going to be in Rouen on the 3rd of February. Alright, join them up there. Fine. I will come to you. Very good. I'll focus on cavalry. You go ahead, disband. Raimond will see to her education. Very good. Now, I've completely ejected the English from the continent. Minus a holding that they hold here. Not my concern. That belongs to Holy Roman Empire. Now, let us disband the army levies. Put that levy there. Get these men back to sea. Put them on those boats. Very good. Alright, so I have too many holdings. So, the County of U, the County of Vexin, and then the Duchy of Normandy. So, who to give these things to? He is the Duke of Evreux. Let's see here. Does your duchies? So, one of these fellows should have it. Count Adamar. We claim County of Van. Okay, let's get the counties out first. Let's get the men. Let's see which de Poitieus are not working right now. There's a few claims. Let's go and give him a county. County of U. Have a claim on the County of Hebron. Let's give you the County of Vexin. Now, this Duchy of Normandy. What about this fellow? Let's go ahead and make him the Duke of Normandy. There, now that gets me back where I need to be with Kingdom of Aquitaine, Sicily, Jerusalem, Duchy of Aquitaine, Duchy of Galilee, and these counties. Perfect. Perfect. Now I need you to fabricate claims. Oh, excellent! Excellent. Let's go ahead and have you fabricate claims in Charolais. Let's check. Fleet's all disbanded, army's all disbanded, and oh, I can raise a retinue. Let's raise a skirmish retinue. Let's begin you walking over here. Are there any new technologies that I can... No? Quite the journey to get the next level of legalism, which would allow +1 domain. So I could raise that up to 10. Be nice. Should hope for her to become pregnant soon. Oh, that's my lass. And if... Oh, very good. Excellent. What other intrigues can I have? Yes, please, let's have a son. Although, you know, having a queen, that might be fun. That might be fun. I'm not going to fret about it. Either way. Let's take a look at the realm. Okay, I'll get to that momentarily. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. So, as you can see, these are the primary... I'll grant him claim. Primary dukes. Drops off fairly quickly there. Where is this rebellion at? Well, it seems to have been handled. Very nice. What about the culture? Oh, Occitan culture spreading quite nicely, as before. Just have this last 2 counties here. Occitan culture making very slow roads. This freakish Nahua culture in Brittany. Chalk it up to frightened peasants adopting a foreign culture. See, I cannot raise another retinue, but when I can, I will. No factions. Pope quite happy with Raimond II. Plots. Let's get a new marshal. You're going to have to do that. And Jocelyn, if I remember correctly, was in command up here. And let's put somebody in charge. Ronvald, you'll do. So. Oh, you would gain the Duchy of Galilee? No, you are just greedy, and I will not give it to you. And you'll just have to hate me for it. Oh, good. Adelheid is pregnant. Aquitaine is at medium. Okay, everything is fine there. Cannot change another law in Sicily. I could lower it to medium, and I do not wish to do so. Let's see which technology benefits. Cultural, excellent. That's the one I needed. My intention is to raise this up, so that the next county I take, I don't have to hand it out if I don't want to. Going down there, Ronvald, and take care of that. What's the composition of this? Not a bad group of guys. Very nice, good. Let's look at the other situation. Golden Horde still extremely strong. Irresistible, I would say. If they began to cause trouble for the Holy Roman Empire, I wouldn't be unhappy. Let's go on a grand hunt. You are beginning... yes. have to punish you for just being so straightforward. Count Guy will get a claim. Yes, I do forgive you, but you are beginning to try my patience, Guillaume. Oh, Jocelyn! Jocelyn, it's terrible. Oh, mother. Depressed no more. Let's shift that up a little bit. Archers and heavy cavalry. Trade those off a little bit. It is good to be the king. Oh! Prince Udo! Prince Udo! Let's get you married again. Wow, that's something else. Interesting. Interesting. I must legitimize him. The year 1290 finds King Raimond the Wise faced with a wondrous inconvenience. Through a dalliance with a courtier, he has at long last sired a boy to pass the kingdom of Aquitaine, but at cost. Since he is not the son of Adelheid, the Duchy of Ferrara can never pass to him, and the work of Raimond the Elder is completely undone. Still, life is very long, and many strange occurrences can come to pass with the years. Will young William survive to adulthood, or will his jealous mother see to his death? And what of his elder sister, Elaine, deprived now of the kingdom of Aquitaine and possessed of a cruel streak? William, though legitimized, is not yet Raimond's heir, so matters are not at all settled in Aquitaine, with trouble likely to erupt in the coming decade. Please join me for the next chapter of the alternate history of Aquitaine, and thanks for watching.